Hey there, and welcome to day 9 of 30 days of Lightroom. Today we're going to show you how to color grade your photos, which is how to add artistic coloring to the shadows, midtones, and highlights. Hey there, and welcome back to our series where we teach you everything you need to know about Lightroom Classic. You can download and follow along with all of the sample images. Just click on the link right down below. Now today we're doing color grading, which is a bit more of an artistic way to color your images. Yesterday we talked about creating the perfect color, which is getting the true color of your images to shine. Today is all about adding artistic color, and for this I recommend using images that are a little artistic to start with. Maybe they already have some interesting colors and you want to play with that. So today we're going to show you existing profiles that come loaded with Lightroom Classic. We're going to show you how to color grade, adding colors to your shadows, midtones, and highlights, and we're going to show you how to create a preset so you can apply this color grading to any one of your images. So here we are in Lightroom Classic. We're going to move into our Develop module and we're going to go right into the Basic Editor. Now in the Basic Editor, right here, you're gonna see this icon, which is gonna show us our profile browser. Let's go ahead and click there, and we're gonna see we have all types of different profiles. I'm gonna open this artistic, and here we can simply hover over any of these profiles and see that it actually changes our image to give us some interesting color grading effects. And you can actually import profiles that you download from the internet as well. So this can be a very quick way to color grade your images. You don't have a ton of control, but it is a quick way, and I do like that you have an amount slider here at the top, so you can adjust this to be more or less. Okay, now if you like these types of looks, you're going to love color grading, which is going to allow you to create these looks, but even with more power. Okay, let's go ahead and hit close. There we go, and we're just going to take this profile. I'm just going to bring this right back to color, and that's going to reset it. So how do we create those types of looks on our own? Well, we can move into where it says color grading right here, and this is going to allow us to edit colors in our midtones, in our shadows, and our highlights. So up at the top, we've got a few different views. This is the view that I prefer. This is going to allow us to see our midtones, shadows, and highlights at the same time. Next, we can click here, and this is going to be just the shadows. Click here, just the midtones, and just the highlights. And this is going to be global color, which is basically, as you can see, just going to add color to the entire image. All right, we're going to hold Alt or Option and reset that. Now, these different views don't give you any more features or functions. It's just a different way of seeing. So let's go ahead and start off here with our midtones. Now, with this, you have a central icon here. This is your main control point. So let's go ahead and click on this central control point here, and you can drag it out in any one of these directions in a 360-degree circle. Now, when you let go, you're going to see over here on the right-hand side, you have your hue marker. So this is basically going to be the hue that you're going to be putting into your image, okay? And you can see it changes color as I rotate around. Next, this icon becomes your saturation. So as you increase or decrease it, it increases or decreases the amount of saturation you have. So in this case, we're going to be adding a yellow, and we're going to be adding a lot of saturation into our image. And you can see here in this image, yeah, we have a lot of yellow, and it's showing up here in the midtones. Now, you have this little eye icon. You can just simply hold that, and it'll show you the before and after. There we go. Now, this icon here at the bottom is going to adjust your brightness. So I'm adjusting the brightness of my midtones just like this. So with just this one area, I've really made a dramatic change to my image. Again, it's just affecting the midtones. So what I recommend, kind of like my preferred workflow, is I like to go ahead and take this and bring it all the way out to the very outer radius of this circle. It's going to bring the saturation to 100. And then I like to take this slider here and dial in the color to where I'm decide which color that I'd like to put into my midtones, and then come back here and kind of tone it down a little bit to get something that I like. There we go. Generally, I recommend keeping these settings relatively on the subtle side. It's going to make it a lot more versatile for more images. Okay, so this is just our midtones. Next, we can move into our shadows, and the sliders work the same way. So here's what I recommend doing. Go ahead and grab this central slider. I'm going to put it all the way to the very edge, and then I'm going to grab this hue slider at the very outside, and this is going to allow me to really fine tune the hue that I want. And then I'm going to come back in here and decide how saturated I want to make that. Okay, and then of course we can choose how light or how dark we want to make this. Perfect. Don't forget about this little eyeball here. You can just click and hold on that rather to view that before and after. Okay, And then we're gonna move into our highlights. As we see here, same technique. I like to click and drag this all the way out to the very edge and then grab this hue slider, and we're just going to go ahead and move this all the way around until you see what you like. And we gotta keep in mind that this is completely subjective, okay? This is all about color grading, which is gonna be a little bit more of an artistic effect. So there's really no right or wrong way to do this, okay? Let's go ahead and bring this to the right and to the left. I think this is looking great. Now we're just gonna scroll right up here to where we see our color grading. And over here on the left-hand side, I just click and hold on this eyeball. That's gonna turn all of these effects off and on. And here we have our color grading that we've applied to this image. I think it looks great. Now, we're gonna take a look at these two sliders right down here on the bottom. So the first is the blending slider. Now this decides how the shadow, midtone, and highlight colors blend together. If you bring this down to 0, it's gonna really try to keep the shadow colors just in the shadow colors, midtones just in the midtones, and highlights in the highlights. If you bring this over on the right-hand side, it's gonna kind of allow them to blend together to give you a natural looking effect. Next, we have balance. And as I bring this over to the left, this is going to balance the shadows. Basically, it's going to draw more attention to the colors that we've chosen for our shadows. In this case, you can see we have blue in the shadows. And when we bring the balance over to the left-hand side, it's favoring blue. As we move this over to the right-hand side, it's gonna be those warm colors that are balanced out, okay? So the balance is basically going to decide, do we wanna favor the colors we chose for the darks or the colors that we chose for the lights? There we go. And I think this is gonna look really nice right about there. Don't forget, you can change this at any point in time. You can go back and make some adjustments, but that's how our color grading feature works here in Lightroom. And you can see, I love these changes. Don't forget, always click on this eyeball just to see that before and after. So once you've color graded your image, let's go ahead and create a preset, because this will allow you to apply this exact color grading onto any one of your photographs. Okay, really easy to do. So we have our color grading. I think it looks fantastic. Now we're still in our develop module. And then over here on the left-hand side where it says presets, we're gonna click here on this little plus icon, okay? We're gonna go down to where it says create presets. Now below it, you're actually gonna see import presets. This is super cool because if you're a creator, you can export the presets that you make just like this, and then you can sell those online, which is gonna help you build your business. It's just a little heads up on that. But in today's video, we're gonna show you how to create the presets. So let's go ahead and click create preset right here. Now, when you create your preset, I'm gonna give this a name, and we're just gonna call this blue, and then we're just gonna call this yellow, blue, yellow, okay? Now, this is going to be in the group user presets here, and we have all of these things are checked, but look at this, white balance, exposure, contrast, highlights. I didn't actually change any of those things, and we don't want those included in our preset. So all the way down here at the bottom, we wanna hit check none. That's gonna be really, really important, and only where it says color grading, that's the only thing that we want to include in our preset. That way, if someone, let's say, uses your preset or you're using your own preset and you've already done your color work, you've already done your exposure work, this isn't gonna override any of those sliders. It's only going to affect that color grading. So it's really important. Okay, so we have our blue, yellow. In this case, it's blue, yellow one, because it looks like I already had one that had that same name, no problem. It's gonna only include color grading, and we're gonna click on create. There we go. So here we can see blue, yellow one. So let's say we go ahead and I'm just gonna go to my history. There we go. Let's just close down our preset here, and we're gonna go move to our history, and we're gonna go all the way to the import. So this is basically like nothing ever happened. We're moving to our import. And now here in our presets, there we go. I just go to blue, yellow one, and look at that. It automatically applies it. And I have an amount slider here. So I can actually choose the amount that I'd like to put for my blue, yellow one preset on my image. How cool is that? Now I talked briefly about exporting out your presets so you can sell them online. Who doesn't want an extra thing they can sell? How fantastic. Easy to do. Just go right over here to your user presets. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna right click on this, and I'm just gonna say show in Finder. Show me where this is in our Finder, and here it is. Blue, yellow, 1.xmp. All you have to do is maybe you create a pack of 10 of those, zip them up. You can sell that on any one of your e-commerce platforms. It's a great way as a creator to earn a little extra income, and people love to support creators and get a similar look to what they've seen in those images that they love. And then when you want to tell people, hey, go ahead and download my pack of presets. They're gonna get these exact files. How do we import those? Well, super easy. Just go to your presets, go ahead and click on this plus icon, go to import presets, navigate them to where they were in your Finder, and all they have to click on import, and they'll go right into that preset folder here in Lightroom Classic. So as you can see, color grading in Lightroom Classic is extremely powerful. It'll allow you to create a custom signature look for your photographs and possibly earn a little bit of income on the side. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, give us a big thumbs up, click on subscribe to get more free tutorials, and join us tomorrow here in our 30-day series where we're gonna show you how to remove objects in Lightroom Classic. Thanks again, and I'll Phlearn you later. Bye everyone.